These are the most durable earbuds I've ever seen. And this will save you so much time. And this will improve your life for years to come without fail. These are just a few of the 7 items that I've handpicked to make your life easier, more fun, or more productive. None of these products are sponsored. Let's dive in. The first item on this list will make your life a lot more fun. Instead of having to sit down at your computer stuck in a little dark dungeon like myself, you can go out, enjoy the sunshine, and actually have something to do that's not scrolling on your phone or staring at people awkwardly. This is the Anbernic RG35XXH, a retro handheld that costs a bit less than $60. It's a conversation starter and it's affordable too. I bought this a couple months ago when I was significantly reducing my screen time. I figured having a portable gaming device could be fun. So fast forward a couple months and it's still getting daily use. Unlike a smartphone, you can't jump into the internet and start consuming content. All this thing does is play games and some other things like play MP3 music files, maybe read some PDFs. Unlike other budget handhelds, this one has 2 joysticks along with its D-pad and buttons. This makes it better for those more modern games, although they are not Hall effect joysticks. The screen is bright, so you don't have to squint or cover it from the sun when you're outdoors. There's a headphone jack as well as internal speakers that can get pretty loud. It comes with a bunch of games loaded into a micro SD card, although you could load in your own if you want to. So I've slowly been playing through Harvest Moon and other nostalgic arcade games like Street Fighter and Crash Bandicoot, and a ton more. There's so many. The best thing is that you can sleep it and then wake up exactly where you were without worrying about losing your spot in game and get auto-saved for you. Now, if you're a social butterfly, you can HDMI out to a TV, play your game on the big screen, and invite your friends over to play with you. You can connect it to devices like earbuds, speakers, and other controllers with Bluetooth. The biggest downside for me personally is the battery life. Sometimes I turn it to sleep and then completely forget about it. And when I return, it's dead. Another small annoyance is that the controls are always wonky when you open a game at first. You have to configure it for each game or each console. If you don't like the horizontal version, Anbernic sells other versions with the exact same specs, but in different form factors like the foldable SP or the retro Game Boy look. Whether you're replaying nostalgic games or looking for something new, this handheld lets you game anywhere distraction free. Plus, it looks cool. So our next piece of tech will improve your life on a budget. This little guy will save you countless hours searching for your keys around the house when you're in a rush ready to leave. It's especially helpful to have around small children who are notorious for playing with something and then hiding them in the weirdest places, and you won't find the thing for like several days or even a week. This is the Tile Mate, and it's a tiny device you connect to your keys to quickly find it. When you open the app and press find, it chimes a tune loudly. Then all you have to do is follow the sound to your keys or other desired object. There are other options out there like AirTag and Chipolo, but I chose Tile for its ability to reverse chime my phone even when my phone's on silent. If I double tap this button, it makes my phone ring. It's perfect for when my phone is someplace weird inside the house because it's usually not in my pocket. It's also very affordable at $25 each. You can usually find them on sale for $14. I have the wallet finder as well, but I haven't gotten much use out of it, so I don't recommend that one as much. These come in different colors if you want to accessorize them with some flair. The Tile Mate also has up to 3 years of battery life, which is on the longer side compared to its competitors. Now, the biggest downside is that the battery is not replaceable, which makes me sort of disappointed. They do sell a version with a replaceable battery, but it's massive, so it doesn't really make sense to get one. Whether you end up with a Tile, an AirTag, a Chipolo, or other competitor, these tiny trackers are so convenient to have on items that are constantly getting lost. Talking to you, TV remote. So this next product is the most durable pair of earbuds you'll ever see. Plus, they make for an amazing fidget device too. These earbuds come in a metal case, which is designed to last basically forever. In fact, I found reviews from people who have owned them for more than 3 years with no problems at all. Some have dropped them on concrete or in water, and they still work. This case, invincible. These are the Gravistar P9 Series Plus Bluetooth earbuds. They cost $89, which is significantly more affordable than other high-quality true wireless earbuds. I got sent these by Gravistar, and my husband has used them ever since. He's a Gravistar hog. They have a futuristic alien-like appearance with a cool case that feels like a Zippo lighter. That's satisfying. Boom. Most true wireless earbuds come in plastic cases with fragile earbuds that you have to baby, not these bad boys. This case can open bottles. Sort of gimmicky, but it's cool nonetheless. I don't know how to open a bottle.
You don't know how to open a bottle?
Okay, you do it. Hey, nice. They're rated to handle sweat and light rain, so you can use them for working out or running in wet weather. They have a lot of bass, like you feel it in your ears. You feel the kick. The battery life is also amazing. Just look how tiny they are, and it's 7 hours of battery life. So with the case, you get a total of 28 hours, which is a lot. The biggest downside is the soundstage. It feels tight and small compared to other earbuds. They do have an app that you can customize the EQ and the touch controls. You can tweak the sound to your preference. The P9s come in 3 colors: black, yellow, and white. If you're looking for an ultra durable beater pair of earbuds, check these out. They're perfect for work, whether you work with cars or in an office. They're not audiophile I am, so don't expect too much. Speaking of durable tech, this next product can withstand anything that happens to you, with some exceptions. If someone asks you for the time, you're likely to pull out your phone, but what if you didn't have to do that? Introducing watches, a timepiece. So I've been into watches since I was a little kid, and I've recently gotten sucked back into the rabbit hole. Sounds familiar, a little like keyboards. This is the G-Shock Casio with an official name of GA2100, and it'll make you feel cool and reduce your screen time. Also, there's other colors, more than just pink. It's quite the masculine watch, actually. They have these full metal ones that just look awesome. This specific watch is known to be literally invincible. People drop it from helicopters and elevators, they drive on them, and they still survive. Plus, this thing has so many more features than a normal watch, which is why I chose it. I recently did a challenge to reduce my screen time, and I noticed that phone pickups led to distractions. So to reduce my pickups, I figured a watch would help, and I've loved it since. This is $99, and it tells you the time, the month, the date, the day of the week, and more. Most watches just tell you the time. This thing's got a world timer, stopwatch, a timer, and like 3 alarms. Pretty much every utility on your phone except the calculator. But there is a Casio watch out there with a calculator if you wanted that. So Casios come in various sizes and colors for big or small wrists. This is a smaller one. You can get plastic or resin or full metal ones. There's see-through ones, there's red ones. There are over 100 options, although the prices will vary. The backlight is not the brightest, but the glow-in-the-dark hands do get the job done at night. It's shock resistant, it's water resistant for up to 200 meters, which is really high for a watch. Not that I regularly go diving, and I doubt you do either. But you can drop it, hammer it, drive over it, smash a barbell over it, and it'll still work. So yeah, basically invincible. A great gym watch if you don't want an Apple Watch that everyone else has. Enough about watches. This next product will change the way you breathe. Literally. It might sound a little strange at first, but this next thing totally transformed my sleep. It made living in the depths of winter much more comfortable. Although we live in Texas, so it doesn't get that cold. This is the Level It humidifier, and your life will never be the same after you start using one. I got one of these for my newborn daughter, and it made such a difference for her that I bought a second one for myself. If your throat gets dry all night from the heater running, or you get congested and you can't sleep well, this helps a ton. I used to wake up several times a night, but now I can sleep through the night comfortably. Same with my daughter. It sucks on nights that we forget to turn it on. This little box here adds more water and moisture into the air, making it more comfortable. It can run for up to 60 hours continuously, so you don't have to constantly keep refilling it. It's super simple to use. You basically plug it in, you fill the top with water, you press on, and boom, that's it. You let it run, and then you feel better. The best part about this one compared to other ones is you can add water on the top without having to take it off, flip it upside down, fill it in water, screw it again, flip it up, it's easy. There are 4 controls on a humidifier itself. It has an app, but not everything needs an app, right? There's 4 controls. There's on off, a sleep mode that turns off all the lights to reduce brightness in your room. It has a night light if you need one, and it has 4 mist settings: auto, low, medium, and high. Auto mode maintains about 40 to 50% humidity, which is ideal for us humans. I'm not a robot. If you're into essential oils and nice scents, you can add a couple drops of lavender or whatever you choose and enjoy the soothing scent of aromatherapy. So now that your room feels better, let's talk about how to make your favorite music and videos sound incredible. These 2 boxes here are my favorite speakers of all time. They're so good that I also got my husband the exact same pair for his desk. These are the Audio Engine 2 Plus wireless speakers with Bluetooth aptX that connects up to 100 feet away. Whoa, that's 10 times farther than most Bluetooth devices at only 10 meters. Is it? 3 times. That's 3 times farther. So if you don't have a lot of desk space to work with, or you don't want to buy dedicated speaker stands, the A2 Plus speakers are so good. These compact speakers pack incredible sound into a small footprint, making them perfect for tight desk setups like mine. They come in different colors like white, red, purple, and black, so you can match it with your setup so easily. The front is incredibly clean looking with all the volume controls and connectivity options on the backside. Bluetooth pairing is fast. Press this button here and pair. It connects via a 3.5 jack or USB or these RCA cables. All these things come in the box when you get it. The biggest downside is the lack of a good bass. They're small, so they don't have good bass. You have to add a subwoofer. Oh, so hard to say. With that being said, these are $269, so they're a bit of an investment for desktop audio, but they're worth it. Now, this next piece of tech has been the most used tech of last year, and it will improve your life for years to come. What if reading could fit seamlessly into your life no matter how busy you are? This little thing will make reading fun for you. You won't feel the effects of reading immediately, but a couple months later, years, you won't regret picking this up. And you can even get books for free. With the Libby app, you can borrow ebooks from your local library for free and just send it to your Kindle. Makes it an even better investment. I've had a Kindle Paperwhite for a couple years now, and I've slowly converted many other people to digital reading. My husband, my sister-in-law, and my niece, and it won't stop here. I first picked one up because we kept moving and we had to keep parting with our hardcover, softcover books, and enough was enough. I love reading, but it became a hassle to own books, and Kindle was there to solve the problem. This is not an ad. This is the new 2024 Kindle, which is the most affordable version right now if you want a new Kindle. Used Kindles are great too. They're e-readers. They don't use the latest and greatest technology. All it does is read books. So a first gen Kindle is just as usable as a 2024 Kindle. It's just a little slower. 2024 one has a 6-inch glare-free display and costs about $110. I got mine for $85 during a sale. You can pick between one that has lock screen ads or without. So lock screen ads do not interfere at all with your reading experience if you're worried about that. I mean, why not save a little bit of money, you know? And because it only reads books, the battery lasts forever. 5 to 6 weeks to be exact. On a single charge, I rarely charge this thing. Plus, it's lightweight and fits into your pockets if you have those. A small downside is that you have to swipe up to unlock it with lock screen ads. On a version without, you just turn on your Kindle and you start reading where you left off. So which product on this list would you use the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you got recommendations, you know, down below. See ya. Gonna read.